Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's Amanda. Today I am here with my third update for my pan and everything. I have decided that I really want particularly my eyeshadow collection to look a lot more used than it has in the past. So I chose two palettes at the beginning of the year that I want to hit pan in every shade. We have some updates. So let's get to it. The first palette is the Lorac Pro Noir palette. This is an absolutely beautiful palette, and at the last update I had 4 shadows left to hit pan in. I will also say I'm not trying to hit pan in any black shade in any palette because I almost never use black eyeshadow and that will just take me 14 lifetimes. Okay, so I think I have a picture of what the palette looked like before, so I'll put that up. And this is what it looks like now. So we have completed the goal. I have pan in every shadow that I wanted to hit pan in. And that's so exciting. Pan in Whiskey down here. That was the last shadow that I hit pan in. And then Black Violet right here. And then Primrose was the next. That was this guy right here. And then lastly, I'm not sure when this is going up, but just the other day, I hit a little baby pan in Burgundy. And then the last one was Smoke right here, which is brown. I don't know why it's called Smoke, but I am so excited. Look at this pan. Look at this palette. This is a gorgeous palette, actually. If you are looking for a neutral, kind of smoky leaning palette, I highly recommend this. I thoroughly enjoyed using this palette. It was a very easy palette to use without like thinking about color combinations too much and things like that. Because sometimes we don't want to think about that. I've also started a spreadsheet of every item of makeup that I've hit pan in, so I've got to make sure that I have all of these pans in there. That'll just really bulk it up because right now the spreadsheet's not very full. The other palette that I chose is the ColourPop So Jaded palette, and at the last update I believe I had pan in Ametrine. So I'll put up a picture of what the palette looked like last update. And this is what it looks like now. We have new pans, okay? Okay, exciting. These two shades right here are glitters. I'm not using those, but they're getting dust in them from other shades that I'm using, so ignore that. Ametrine was the first pan. Then we had Rose Quartz, Royal Jewels, Sunstone, is that what this says? Yes, Sunstone right here. And then Moonstone over here in the corner. Diamond up here. This is a Super Shock, so it's pretty easy to hit pan in a Super Shock, but you know. My Precious and Peridot. 7 pans, which was really helpful because the Lorac shadow had like all of the lighter shades I'd hit pan in those already, so I was using these lighter shades to kind of make up for that, using palettes in tandem, which I don't do often, but was working for this, so that's really exciting. I was feeling real down about this at first because it was taking so long. This is an older ColourPop palette, so they are definitely harder pressed than some of the newer palettes, I think. I still don't think I'm gonna hit pan in every single shade in here. For sure, these 3, I will not be hitting pan in these 3. I wasn't trying this one anyway, but this turquoise and this blue, I'm going to use them, but they're very pigmented. You don't need to use a lot of them. I should remove the glitters, but then I don't know. Maybe I'll remove the glitters when I'm fully done with hitting pan and everything. Let's see, what is next? I'm actually pretty close not close. I think the next will potentially be Fluorite, this purple, or maybe Alexandrite down here. But also I've been using Emerald a lot because, you know, me and green eyeshadow, it's my favorite. So I don't know, we will see. But I feel like so much relief. Now that I've met my goal in this, my thought was, do I keep going in this palette? Do I roll in a new smaller palette? Because I am also doing a pan in every single eyeshadow project, and then I still have a long ways to go in this palette. So I'm not sure. I don't have a lot of smaller palettes because I don't love very small palettes. I think I might have one little quad. I'll have to see because I don't want to then neglect this guy, but I feel like I met my goal in this faster than I thought I was going to, so I should put a new palette in. What do you think? What do you think? What should I do? Should I add in a new smaller palette? Should I just stick with this guy and then my singles? I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you think I should do. I would love to hear your opinion on that. It is really exciting to hit pan and things. I don't know why it took me so long to kind of get on board with that, but I'm here. We're on the hit pan and eyeshadows train, okay? If you guys are panning any of your palettes, I would love to know how your progress is going. I wish you could like post pictures in YouTube comments. I mean, actually that would be terrible. I can see that going terribly wrong. So if you want to, that was my stomach, if you've heard that. Oh my gosh, apparently I'm hungry. If you want to tag me in any of your pictures of your panning progress, let me know. You can do that. My Instagram is in the description box. It is Amanda with 3 A's at the end. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already and give this video a thumbs up. I will talk to you in my next video.